In the realm of forest and snow, they said Russia could never be tamed.
Welcome back to part 14 of my Russia Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. So, picking things up, we left them last time. I'm going to kick things off today by sending my two armies from Denmark, Norway on over to Brittany to liberate it. Then, the following turn or so, we'll jump back in our ships and sail on down to Pamplona to link on up with my forces from Corsica and Sardinia. That probably next turn, I think we've got a little bit more replenishment to do on this army in the port. So, yeah, I'll probably give them one more turn and then we'll sail to Barcelona, link on up with those armies moving south from Brittany once we liberate it to strike Pamplona. Obviously, I assume the British are sieging Madrid. Obviously, can't see them, but can't think it'll be anyone else. So we'll see what happens there. Britain may grab it, but Spain do have an army nearby, so maybe they'll reclaim it. Ideally, I want Spain to reclaim Madrid if Britain take it, so that we can take it ourselves from the Spanish. But we've got a little expeditionary force here, so we'll see what's going on next turn. So we'll hold off moving these guys for one more turn. I have added in some of your unit name suggestions to two of the armies here, so we'll go through those quickly and then we'll get on with the action of liberating Brittany. So we've got the 7th and 8th Forlorn Hope Lancers, the 13th Pavlograd Hussars, the lucky 12th Hussars, the 8th From Russia with Love, the 9th Swift Death, 10th Moscow Bombers, the 52nd and 53rd Tsarguard, the 60th Bloody Brown Bears, the 62nd Bloody Black Bears, and then the 65th, 66th, and 67th Siberian Winter Guard, and the 68th and 69th Siberian Expeditionaries. We then have the 73rd, 71st, and 72nd Turkish Reserve. Then on the other army that I've named up here, we have the 3rd to the 5th Odessa Chargers, the 2nd Sicilian Gunners, the 3rd Corsican Pounders, the 5th Colonel Yermolov's Company, the 6th 1812 Orchestra, the 16th Deadman's Guard, the 17th Bloody Reds, the 18th Tundra Bears, the 21st Black Sea Bears, the 22nd Riga Bears, the 23rd Baltic Bears. There's a bear theme if you haven't got it already. The 24th Takana's Finest, the 25th Mittal Militia, the 26th Minsk Reserve, the 27th, 28th, and 29th Novgorod Foot. So yeah, I've incorporated some of the settlements we have. I quite like that because especially the size of our empire right now, I like the idea that we've got, you know, recruits and regiments from all across the Russian Empire. So yeah, really enjoyed those suggestions from you guys. Do keep them coming. We've got more armies to name. Obviously, we've got this one over here and the other force that was part of our original 4 at Corsica and Sardinia that we've sent back to Moldova. So we'll pop in some more names for them over the next couple episodes. This army's already named, but this one isn't. So maybe we'll give it some kind of some of our more northern names, I guess, or themes. So yeah, keep all those suggestions coming. But now it's time to liberate Brittany, as we have done Amsterdam. Pop you all in to that Indianman. In fact, I'm gonna just send this fleet down to secure a path, make sure I don't suddenly get intercepted by a French fleet. Also, this gives me an idea if they've got anything. They do not have anything at Brittany. I don't know if I'll be able to push on in. If I'm not able to push on in, we're going to get jumped on by militia and potentially some of these armies, because it does look like they can move. I mean, Napoleon is right there. It's almost tempting just to see if we can dive in and do it, but we'll get mobbed by all of these forces, which looks... there's a lot of line infantry in there. It's not just militia spam. Yeah, line infantry, they're starting to recruit some more. So, you know, I think it's been fairly straightforward up until this point. Once we land back on kind of Central Europe, we're going to, I think, face some tougher foes. And even if France rolls up fairly easily, and Spain as well, I think, as I've said from the start, it's when we turn on Austria and Prussia, that's when it's going to be a real slog. So the challenge in this is not going to be the early or potentially even the mid game. It's going to be the late game when we're up against those powerhouses. Let's bring you guys down here. Same with this one. Land that one there. In it comes. Oh, come on. Yes, horse. I say, please don't tell me you can't land. There we go. Whore. Kicked them both off. Good. Good stuff. In fact, that navy... I'm going to go into it, actually, because then it's 86 guns all the way. The Indianman, actually, I will send you up over here. And once you're saying, why am I not going for those ivory slots that are going to bring in so much more money? The reason is simple. Yes, I can put a ship there, but chances are with the Spanish and the French just constantly sailing back and forth, they'll just take them out. It would just be a waste of resources. So we might as well focus on getting some trade income from furs, which we know are safe ports, and then move on those ivory once we've kicked Spain and France out. I don't know if we're going to reinforce. Is that going to draw them in? It is. Oh, wow. And yeah, we can definitely demand their surrender. We might as well not. I mean, yes, it kicks out some of these guys, although most of it was garrison, though, isn't it? Actually, if we come back, oh no, we can't see it now. It's triggered all of it. But yeah, let's demand surrender. It's going to only knock out a few of them. We instantly then liberate. Lovely. Get a unit of militia, bless. So that's fine, because then all we need to do next turn is actually pop them all back into the ships. A new nation rises, Duchy of Brittany. Again, we're not worrying about the fact that we don't directly control this or anything like that. We might get counter-attacked straight away. It'll be interesting to see what happens. We'll stand our ground, even if it's fatal for us. I'm just hoping that, obviously, because we've got that army over here as well, I've got to remember. We'll drop them back into the ship, hopefully. Bring all them back in together. But yeah, it's all just about creating lots of little pockets around France to keep them distracted so they can't form a solid response to our main invasions, which is going to be, cutting off here. I am kind of tempted. Maybe I should just sail on over to Barcelona. Is the replenishment there really going to make that much of a difference? I kind of think not, actually. I'm just going to wait another turn, but then will that disrupt Spain potentially looking to reclaim Madrid from Britain? I mean, at this rate, we may end up at war with Britain. But obviously, I don't want to do that yet because that will call in the Austrians and Prussia. And that's the main... all of that against my flanks over there will be in trouble. Yeah, part of me wonders if I should wait just a turn and then strike. But then also the British have more forces over here on ships ready to go. You know what? I'm gonna make my move. I'm not gonna hang about here. I have also renamed the 106 gun ship that we took to the Tsarina, although I would like to actually name that the Tsarina. Insert a great Tsarina's name. I know some of you are actually suggesting was it Catherine the Great as a ship name. We've obviously got Victory as our main flagship, but as our next strongest. Quite like the idea of Tsarina. Maybe we just keep it as Tsarina, but yeah, if you guys got some suggestions for that, feel free to let me know. We'll send Tsarina, and I'm going to think, actually, we need multiple ships, aren't we? We don't leave any of them on their own. You know what? We'll send an 86 up here. We need 286 up there, actually. Can they still move? That's the question. That's surely, yeah. Surely. Right. What we'll do is we'll send this one in. A bit battered. I mean, you're basically at full strength. Acceptable friendly fire casualties, that already. Right, send you over here. Go. That. Oh, path. Oh, I thought that had completely wrecked us. Can they not? Oh, surely we must be just outside of like their zone of interception, because that would have been devastating. Oh boy. Okay, we need to be careful then. Can we get... That's a good question. Can we get... Okay, they've got a fair few. Can we get our... my ships back? It looks like it, because otherwise we'd lose them. If not, I'd probably just run... It's a little... Well, I'd probably just go hug the British and hope... Yeah, get near their ships and hope that the French wouldn't come and attack. Do the French take their turn before the British? I think they do. But it looks like we're okay. It looks like there's nothing to worry about. I don't want to transfer these guys over in case it instantly triggers. I don't know if it will or not. So let's let's send the other 86 up here. Pop you boys in. Yeah, go that way. Do not go anywhere near that zone of control near these guys. I mean, maybe dropping these guys off will trigger it. No, I don't think the dropping off does it? Let's embark with these guys. I mean, we can just go sit in the... We're going to take this ourselves, but we can sit in the port, can't we? Oh, that one's screwed. Ah. So we need to keep bringing them into the port. I don't think I can take this army out, though, can I? No. Ooh, okay. That's a concern. Oh, wait, no, because I can't get them out, can I? I was thinking I can take the ship out, but I can't. My other ships wouldn't drop the army off, would they? We wouldn't be able to transfer them off. So it looks like it's just going to be these two then. This one's a slightly stronger one anyway. Okay, cavalry hit. We will fight that. Outnumber them 10,000 to what? 6-ish? That's a lot of artillery they've got. 9 and 12 pounders. Well, that's bringing in that one first, is it? Not these guys. Interesting. Okay. Well, we definitely want the horse artillery in first. This is bringing in the slightly... Oh, no, it'll bring in both at the same time, actually. Do we want things... If we bring in all the artillery, then we... And we'll just have buttloads of artillery and nothing to actually hold off the... They've got a fair bit of cavalry, so we want the cavalry then coming in support. For this one, though, I would say... Let's have that general coming in support. Let's have the cavalry, and then let's have infantry coming in. And the artillery will come in towards the end. Well, actually, at the end, in fact. That's what it looks. I think they both come in at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, get the horse artillery in, snipe out the enemy artillery, and go from there. This could be bloody. Could be. I think it will be bloody. In we go. We didn't need to fight for Brittany, but for Barcelona, we will fight. So we'll fight this one, and then we've obviously... We should be able to order resolve against that militia, I'd have thought. Right, obviously, again, choosing to attack in the same turn that we land, where we normally wouldn't be able to attack. The only reason we're able to do that is with our cavalry that we're sending out. We don't get any defenses. Oh, they're coming in over here. Interesting. I mean, oh, you know what? Sod it. Oh, they're sending cavalry out against me anyway. But I am just going to charge that artillery. I mean, they're dead anyway. No, they're definitely dead now. Definitely dead now. Yeah. Problem is now we need cavalry reinforcements because these guys will otherwise just keep charging us. Yeah, here comes their cannon. Here comes my cavalry though. Oof. Go cavalry, go. You got to take out these guys. More enemy cav coming. Thankfully, my cavalry's all coming in first. They are just pounding that arrival. Getting on top of it now, though. It's just all that cannon, and they've got a lot of it. Bring it down, damn it. Bring it down. Right, infantry. I think we need to go over here first. This will be bloody. Careful, Cav. They're drawing them to us now. They are marching with their cannons as well.
Our men are running, sir.
Really? They broke it? We're going to lose a cannon. Ooh, we might just get oh so lucky. Maybe. Yeah, they've gone. Form one up. Go, go, go. Go down to one there. Fire on that last one there, then they've only got one cannon left active, and then we can fire on the cavalry. Let's get this bit shored up along here. That's another one we can bring into that line in a minute. Not quite as wide as we could send them, but I'd rather have that extra support there. Then we need to send this unit all the way over to the other end, because that end of the line is only being supported by cavalry at the moment. The general never came in. That one's down to one. So it's not going to be long before all my cannons just switch. It's a canister. Right. You're going to act as reserves. Ah, they jumped on my cannon, you buggers. That's right. Enough of them have survived to man the cannon. Pull it back. That flank, though, I need to have sent troops over here sooner. Oof. That canister was huge. So whatever you guys do, do not form up another canister. We held him. We held him. It's all good. It's all good. Right, yeah, more forces. I'm just going to send you all the way over to the right. Seems to be the best spot for you. Their reinforcements are now coming on in. The main force had a lot of cavalry, a lot of cannons, which have now been taken out. They are down to their last few. They've got more cannons coming in, but we can intercept that with some cavalry if we want. Just going to try one last kind of constant volley of all my cannons going on that one back then. That's all their artillery that they've currently got active gone. Right, you're going to go take right. Here we go. General is in. Oh, and he's got Inspire as well. Nice. So I'll have you across here. Good, good, good. That's what we want to see. You are acting spare, so we'll have you there. Off fire at will. Ready to support the artillery if they get charged. That's it, canister. Very nice. And square. Yeah, the reinforcing infantry's gone clear of the artillery, so it frees up my cavalry to go after them. Yes, they're sending these guys, but I think they'll probably be drawn in by the squares. More infantry forming on up as well. Getting into play. We've got plenty over on this flank now. Happy days. In fact, just have you as one to cover that artillery. And you'll be two on the flank. Nice. There we go. Oh, quick. Taking too long here. They brought in more militia. Quickly, you can take out 2 of the cannons. Just that last 12-pounder. Loving that we're creating these nice little curves. A little bit of, just gentle envelopment. That's what I like to see. Not quite sure. Well, you can put your backs to us. You buggers. I find that insulting. Infantry, advance. Yeah, artillery will just give you plenty of targets along their infantry here. That would be grand. Right, yeah. Flank on round. Go out that way. We'll loop back on round. Come in behind and take out that artillery. No, we've taken out the other 2. Advance forward. I'll probably form 2 squares. Derpy AI. I'm not sure. What are you doing? Like, if we face away from them, they can't hurt us. There's a little bit of flawed logic there, but okay. Just going to move forward. And square, actually. Just thought I don't want to move too far forward, because otherwise my square will be Squiffy. Ah, crap. Cavalry. Oh, they actually unlimbered their cannons to fire at me. Wow. Oh, rip. I'm so sorry, Cav. I got too particular over my square setting up. I'm sorry. So all that's left to take that out really is my general. Ay, ay, ay. These guys coming on in. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Still very perplexed by this Death Wish General. These guys, they're just constantly reforming because they're waiting for their reinforcements to come in. Are we not getting any more reinforcements coming in? We lost that cavalry. It's surely off the map by now. Is it just given up on giving me more reinforcements? Fine. Not cool, but fine. Okay, we don't need both of them there. One of you can pull back. Oh, they're going for a charge. Your wallies. There's, I think, honestly, in terms of like group or like large unit formation animations of any of the Total War games, I don't think there is a more satisfying animation than watching a cavalry unit interact with an infantry unit in square, because there's multiple series of animations. Some horses will try and plow through, some will rear up and chuck off their rider, some will rear up and then turn away, and then if they get too close, the infantry will stab them. It's a really cool mix of formation and animation that interacts across multiple units, which I think is brilliant. Okay, General, you got a death wish and a death mission for you. Death wish generals and death missions for generals. That's what we're doing today. Neutralize that last cannon, because they are firing at us now. I don't know if they're trying to harass my cannon. Yeah, they are trying to. So go, General, go. Because I'm not getting any more reinforcements in. I thought I would do. Maybe I've used up all my cavalry. No, because I'm not having lancers. Oh, wait, no, we didn't bring that army over with the lancers in. They are finally starting to march forward. Oh, I love the bouncing shot. Go. But yeah, I love a good formation and animation with the squares. So satisfying. And just the fact that the like, you don't have like different firing drills, you know, fire by ranking. There's platoon firing in Empire, I think it is. And you've obviously got fire in advance, which I never use just because I never... Does anyone actively use it even with Darthmod? I don't know, maybe Darthmod makes it less useful. I will try it out. Maybe try it out in yeah, probably best not to try it out in this battle, but I can't think of another Total War besides obviously Empire where you have those multiple techs that unlock different animations for the units and how they fire, which is just so cool. Obviously, there may well be, it's a case that there aren't other Total Wars where it would make sense for that sort of thing to happen. But something I was saying, as I've said earlier actually in this series, I'd love if they do an Empire 2 at some point, or just in future Total Wars in general, maybe even, you know, even with just like bowmen or crossbows and things like that, being able to tell your troops to hold fire and then release a deadly volley all synced up, or I don't know, maybe even being able to actually like select your unit and then telling, I know, the left portion of the unit to fire over there, the center portion to fire straight forward, and the right portion to fire on the right or on the center as well, to kind of giving you even more control about how you interact with the firing modes of your units. I mean, maybe that's a bit too complex and needless and wouldn't make sense because you'd probably want them all focusing on one target. I think having the same unit being able to be separated up to fire on different chunks is probably just that, actually. But I'd love to see them do more intricate stuff like that. But definitely on like an Empire 2, being able to tell your men to like steady, and then have like kind of, because you have it with broadsides in Empire and Napoleon. You can let it fire automatically, or you can choose when the broadside to fire all at once as like a one massive bombardment volley. And I just love the idea of that, perhaps for your infantry, you know, just hold, and then a devastating volley all at once. Just random Lionheart thoughts while he plays the game. Also, you guys writing stories, tales, diary entries, they're just getting better and better and better. And again, if you're still not checking out the comments of this series for some of these stories and tales, oh my days, you need to be. You need to be. I'm going to actually pull this one away from being a reserve, because the right is looking a bit squiffy because they're actually coming in to attack it. But yeah, loving the stories and tales, guys. You're doing yourselves all proud. You're continuing the legacy of Humble Pair, Imperator Gamer, and all those that have come before with stories and tales. Doing them all proud. The smoke. Much atmosphere, such canister shot. Because it's the battle for the settlement again, we just need them all to rout. Okay, you know what? Let's try our fire in advance here, if they will. That's gonna be my right flank, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull you guys on over as well. What a vicious clash. These guys lined up ready for fire in advance. A fire. And then the row behind steps in front. Fires. Or do I need to give an attack order for them to actually initiate it? I'm not sure. They do just reloading. Let's see what happens in a second. Give him an attack order. Alright, it should be fires, advance, fires, advance. Till they get close enough to then do a charge, basically. But obviously we're getting shot to pieces. Yeah, then these guys walk out in front. Then they fire. Meanwhile, these guys reload. And these guys step out in front. So you actually want quite a thick. You don't want it as wide as this for fire in advance. And then do they just charge after that? Is it just one lot and then they go in? Oh, wow, it is. Oh, I didn't realize it was just one single volley, but that's actually really useful. Oh, I am definitely going to have to use that then. Way more. Way more. That's really cool. Yeah. Those of you saying, Lionheart, please use fire in advance. I am a convert now. Sorry, I didn't actually mean to move that unit. I meant to just select my general. I selected both. I was going to give him a rally. and inspire, and I've realised that these guys over here are struggling. Yeah, they've come through my cannon. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was marveling at the marvel of fire by rank. Fire by rank? Fire in advance, rather. Glorious stuff. That's really cool. I thought it was just a continued stepping forward, but no, it's more than that. Which is just cracking. Yeah, sorry, artillery over on that side. Are they broken? As have mine right at the end, but that's it. That's the win. They will have a little force, these guys left over, they'll just retreat back, but that's the battle won. End battle there. Heroic victory. Lovely. Okay. We lost 1,782. They lost 5,330. Most kills, only 646. We were focusing on the cannons a lot of the time. And we're not going to liberate these. We are going to occupy. That is the plan very much here. So we didn't need to bring that other army over. But I don't want to bring that other army over until next turn, until I can move this army out of the port so that we can then put our ships in safely. Because I don't know if I can or not right now. So I don't want to risk it, because we don't want to risk losing our two strongest ships. Right, I'm pretty sure that's all we can do right now. We've already spent my money. Let's end the turn and see what happens. It's been an eventful turn. Last episode and this episode, just on this one, sorting out Amsterdam. So let's see where they go. They're going to push on over towards Amsterdam. They're obviously still fighting Austria, so they need to send troops that way. They are focusing, though, on supporting Brussels. Perhaps they think that's where we're going to go next. Okay, and they're getting an army ready on their side of the Pyrenees. Yeah, we're getting attacked here. Yeah, we definitely want to retreat because we don't want to call in the other ones. Ooh, they're going to come and attack. Yeah, we're drawing the Austrians. Sorry, Austria. Although... yeah, although they've got zero... I'm going to auto-resolve it. I'm not going to fight this one. I don't think we'll do much. I know what happened last time. Auto-resolve and see if that does anything for us. No, it does not. Though, did they lose a few in that? Sorry, Austria. Oh, you're going to attack my one there as well. You cheeky... yes, they did actually... they did end up losing a lot of the... was it the merchantmen they had in there? I don't know if they'll be able to catch this one, because they've already moved a bit. So my movement range should hopefully put me a little bit further away from them. Maybe. Yeah. They've got to be careful, though, because the British are nearby. If I had a slightly larger fleet here in the Mediterranean... I'd actually be tempted to go after that French fleet soon. Smash it. So, are they sending... they could sort of sending multiple forces both east and west. Not too many to the west, actually. Most of them were going sort of east or southeast against potentially the Austrians. Austria, I think, suddenly its AI is going, oh god, there's Spain over here now. We should go towards that. And I'm going to be like, no. Just focus on what you were doing. Yeah, sending these guys. Focus on what you're doing. I'm going to reclaim my territory back. Go back west, Austria. West is the main front to focus on. You saw nothing. Prussia, the enemies are to the west. Just a heads up. West is best. Right now, please. Don't. East, not for you. No. Ah, Spain. Multiple armies. Has to go to Madrid. Oh, yes. Britain's taken Madrid. Was Britain. You sneak. No, don't send all your armies to me. Reclaim Madrid from the British. Where's your fleet going, you buggers? You're going to go onto a trade node, are you? Oh! Oh! You sillies. You tried to attack Austria. Interesting. Metric system. Oh, the United Kingdom. Dang it. Oh, you guys were saying if I build the... Is it the prestige buildings? That might actually... The Opera House, upgrade that. That might actually make Britain less inclined to constantly keep dropping the alliance with me. But yeah, I just don't want them declaring war and bringing their allies in. That's more of what I'm worried about. Military alliance back in there as long as they keep taking it back. That's all good. How's Prussia feeling? Prussia's fine. Austria. We see how Austria feel about... Oh, they're very friendly with them, so it's just getting them to tend to think that AI will always kind of go against the player in that regard. Yeah. Militia. Die. Militia die. Victory. Yeah. That's a straightforward order resolve. Peacefully occupy. Right, that's that sorted. We are going to need to leave an army over here, I think, just because Spain's... Well, actually, no. We're not, because I can't see Spain actually being able to muster forces out to push again. I'm really hoping that the British haven't got too many forces in Madrid. We'll find out next turn. So we've definitely got... Yeah, good. Because otherwise, me going through their territory now. Yep. Spain, this is what I was worried about going for Barcelona. But as we can see, the British have landed here now. So they probably would have gone for it otherwise. And if I can get it before they do, that'd be grand. John Oswald has landed. So in we go with these guys. They've got a force there. It's not connected up with that one, so it probably would be good to push on out with these guys and strike. Although, actually, we're going to want to do it with this army. So you guys go in there. And we can bring this other army over now as well. Safely. For my fleets, at least. My fleets, my ships. Bring them over here. That's the main thing, keeping them safe. And can we bring you back on over here? I'm sure we can. Yeah. Well, it's only a frigate anyway. Drop them all off. Obviously, the problem is if Spain knocks us out of the port, then hits us with a fleet. That would be scary. But they take their turn after France, and that's the main threat I'm worried about right now. Which is somewhere over there, or maybe they've gone back. Not sure, but actually, yeah, Britain landing there. Please go for pressure them into Toulouse. So yeah, I think we'll send you in to attack here. Oh wow, that is... Oh, because we're drawing in reinforcements, but of course. Although, do I want to draw them in? You've got the guerrillas there. I was just thinking, oh, siege you out now. You know what? We'll auto resolve that as well. Use 995. They are smashed. Pushed back. Obviously, they can jump on us, but that's a pretty good position to be in. France has got their army there. We could actually... Can we press the attack? Surely we can. Yeah. Continue the chase. I can't get back in here, though, now. Oh, but I am in ambush now, which is good. And we've got a fresh army here. So we'll leave them there. That's fine. That protects that. Britain's landed there. Please turn around and hit Madrid. That would be grand. I'm going to get back in my ships. Although, let me test this out. Can I still move my ship this turn? Or have I now... No, that is a strong... It's a strong fleet, though, isn't it? I'm not sure I want to risk a Well, if we keep them together... Yeah, get back on... You'll have to go next turn. But yeah, stay together. We'll have to fight them like crazy to not lose those armies. Wait, who's missing a unit? These guys. They're actually missing... They're missing 2. In you go. Yeah, it's because we don't have a port, but we can't do that because Brittany. Protectorate, we can't do trade. They're not at war. They're trading with France, actually, so that will actually keep us safe because they're not actually going to move on out. Militia, I'm going to actually just disband you here rather than have you as a presence there. I wonder if that's as well why they're not pushing on in. Because they're not looking to go in there, but they will eventually. You guys, you're a little bit back. We can't have another general in yet, can we? No, we're still at our limit. Because we don't have if we did have a general, then we'd be replenishing, wouldn't we? I need to risk you guys. Either swing you round or send you back that way. Start getting some more infantry there. So that Spanish fleet is still the one I want to go after. I'm still recruiting more ships. 74 gun. I tend to just always go for the biggest ones I can get. I know there's merit in getting some frigates. Or some lighter ships. Actually, though, this one, the 86 guns got firepower of 529. The 74 gun has got a firepower of 606. Excellent blend of firepower and holding. But its hull strength is only 2,200 and maneuverability is low, speed 16. Let's compare that to one of these guys then. 14 low. It's got a lot stronger hull. We'll have a 74 gun in there. Why not? Am I getting more over here? No, I think couldn't afford. Oh, we'll be sending this army. That's it. We sent this one over. Oh, I remember now. I was thinking this is the army. No, this was the 5th army, in air quotations. This is the 4th army, which we can now bring back. We sent it over, but then we didn't need it because we were able to muster a force in time. So we'll have you guys just leapfrog on over here, and then sail you on to support us at Barcelona. We'll hit Pamplona next turn, so that's all good. I mean, just in case somehow, some reason they manage to attack us, we'll pop them out into the port there. We spent all of our limited funds, so I guess for now we'll keep this army around here then. Was bringing down more troops, wasn't I? Yeah, more infantry. Well, actually, we could leave these guys then as the reserve force to sit behind. In fact, just make a full army in the next turn or so with those guys, because we've been recruiting a fair few around here. Yeah, we've got more from over here, so we'll just send all these guys back. The only thing they won't have is cannon, but I can easily recruit some ones from over here. So actually, yeah, we can get away with these guys. There's enough forces in the area. So okay, let's send you guys over to the port there. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Right. Let's end a turn and see what happens. Interesting times ahead now. Of course, me rake up here. I'll probably send you south now towards the Pyrenees. See if they're marshalling. See if France is marshalling any troops down that way. Also, where's Napoleon gone? Anyone spotted him? He was standing outside of Paris. Oh, he's still there. Looks like he's recruiting. Ah, you're coming to get me. Oh, and it's 122 gun. We are going to lose an army. Yeah. Bollocks. Well, I didn't have a general in it. It was my spare. Oh, no, you're going to go... You're going to... Oh, you're not. Good. You realise that there's loads of 86 guns there. Oh, I was really worried for my other armies then. Okay, we lose an army there, the one that went for Amsterdam. That's why we did what we did, though. That's why we did what we did. That's it, Austria. Go back west. Go back west. Maybe you'll go after that Spanish fleet. Or you've got the Britain pushing up through. This is the most aggressive I've seen Britain for ages. Looks like they're going to keep hold of Madrid. I don't like my Prussia campaign. They definitely didn't do this, did they? I mean, maybe I just wasn't paying attention to what Britain was doing. This is fairly, they've done a successful naval invasion. They've taken Madrid, and they're now pushing north through the Pyrenees to go after France. I am impressed. British AI. I mean, you're wonky as, but still impressed. Spain, go take Madrid, take your capital. I mean, that is quite a substantial number of... It's like, see, you're going... I guess the AI is just locked on focusing on the player, which I really wish it wasn't. Maybe if I'd wanted to get Madrid, my best chance would have been to stay out of Barcelona, but I didn't want to risk losing the opportunity to grab something. Oh, my officer's being... Oh! Spain, you shot him! You bugger! We need a new general then for my army. We will go for... Peter! And this is going to be a hell of a battle here. They've got 3 full stat. I mean, we could just hold our ground. Britain's going in for Toulouse. Alliance broken between myself and the United Kingdom. Let's just get that back. Every single turn. Oh. What? Oh, no, they cancelled my military access. Oh, you turds. I mean, come on. I'll give you the metric system. You give me access. Dicks. I can't even go in and see what's happening in Madrid now. This I'm like, please go attack Madrid, take it back, then I can move in and grab it. Arses. Italy's gone. Is that Austria? Yeah. Austria's finally pushing through. So it looks like, we are the alliance is going to see France gone. It's then going to be who turns on who afterwards. And I imagine it's going to be Britain kicking things off against me, which will then flip Austria and Prussia against me. We need to keep an eye on diplomacy, though, to see if anyone starts dropping off from the big alliance that we've got going. That's when we can start picking off some smaller states. Like if Sweden ever lose their alliance with everyone, in we go. And somehow turn people on one another. So we can go for Pamplona with these guys. We'll do that at the start of the next episode. Britain's army there. John Sherbrooke. I'm assuming you're the one that took Madrid. God, Spain. If only you'd go that way. Because right now, actually... Well, maybe the answer then is... abandon Barcelona. This army could move up through there. Abandon Barcelona. Let them retake it and see if they then turn on the British. Because it looks like they've got a lot of strength here, and I don't think the British will have landed enough army still with them. Are you guys up for a bit of an experiment to see what happens? I mean, I'm not super attached to Barcelona. I just like the idea of getting in there and grabbing it. But seeing as they're all heading towards me, I mean, pulling an army from here into the port might be a bit risky. I might have to move up this way and then... Oh, I don't know, actually. I'd have to probably go along and hit Marseille, actually. Would they chase me? Or could we retreat temporarily and see what Spain does if they turn their forces back round? If we leave these guys hidden here, we see where they're going. What do you reckon? You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And yeah, I'll pick things up at the start of the next episode. Until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride in the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Games Planet and Overclockers UK. Till the next one, ciao for now.